Hello everybody, Marcos Villegas here post-fight for Bellator's big debut here on Spike TV with the champ himself, current 145-pound Bellator featherweight champion, defended your title successfully against Patricio Pitbull in a fight that at first, it kind of took you a while to get your rhythm, and at the end you really closed out strong. Why was it that it took you a little bit to get in there and really put some leather on him?
You know, every fighter's different, but, you know, I realized he was taking a slow pace, and, you know, it takes me a little bit to warm up as well, and we were just getting the distance down, and, you know, I was ready for anything, but, you know, he didn't come at me like I was anticipating, and, you know, I just kind of got our distance down. So it's a 5-round fight, first round, get it out of the way, and then we just picked up the pace after that.
It was announced as a split decision. When you heard that, did you necessarily agree with how the judges scored it? One of them for him.
I really didn't know. Like, you know, my corners were telling me I won this for sure. I thought I was pretty confident that I won it after the fight. But when it came down to the split decision, you know, my heart kind of slowed down and just dropped a little bit. And I was like, you know, maybe I did lose. You know, like, there are judges out there that, you know, give bad decisions, so anything could have happened.
Looking at the fight as well, you had a lot of success with your jab and your boxing overall, but I felt the jab really made the difference in the fight. You were kind of sporadic with it though in the first two, but really brought it on in the last rounds. Why weren't you more aggressive with your jab?
You know, like I said, just getting my timing down. You know, once I started seeing that opening was there, and I started landing more doubles and triples on them, you know, I just took advantage of that when I saw it. So.
Looking at the opponents you have faced, and looking at Pitbull as well, how'd you rate his strength and what he brought to the table compared to the other opponents you had in Bellator so far?
You know, he came out with a smart game plan. You know, he's he was a good defense, kept his hands high, crisp boxing as well, and you know, he just, like I said, took his time. He knew it was a 5-round fight, and, you know, we just kind of slowly intensified the pace, you know, picked up the pace as the rounds went on, and, you know, I was extremely impressed with the beating that he could take. He has a really tough chin.
Looking at him as well, what surprised you most other than his ability to take your shots?
You know, the kid hits hard too. You know, I don't look like this for nothing. You know, I was blocking a lot of those shots, but they were getting through. So, like I said, he has an incredible heart, great team. You know, I hear nothing but good things about him, and, you know, I just wish him the best of luck in the future.
This 2013, you know, where do you go from here? How do you improve? How do you keep getting better? And how do you get more challenges in front of you?
There's always room to improve. I got to go back. I want to watch the fight, see the mistakes that I've made, and pretty much just critique myself. You know, that's what I do. You know, I look at the good, but I also look at the bad, and, you know, I take the bad to heart, and you know, I just go back to the gym and I want to improve that. You know, I'll sit down with my coaches. We'll come over with a game plan and just keep improving my skills.
Is there anything off the bat right now that you kind of weren't too happy with that you did in the bout?
It's hard to say, you know. It's like I can always improve my conditioning, so I'm just gonna, you know, push it a little harder and yeah, try to get my conditioning up.
You mentioned that it takes you a while to get started. Would that be something you'd like to improve upon in yourself, to kind of maybe start out a little bit more active in your fights?
Yeah, you know, if he came at me swinging and just really was aggressive, I would have had the same style and would have matched that. Yeah. But because he was slow, I just kind of matched his pace and wanted to outperform him, just look for my openings and just pretty much outclass him. So I just wanted to take my time as he was as well. And, you know, like I said, I knew it was a 5-round fight. Tough kid, extremely big heart. You know, I knew if it went 5 rounds, I wanted to be ready to go into that 5th and not get tired.
And I really felt your stand-up as well showed, you know, that you were on a different level than him. And kudos on the body shots. Huge fan of body shots. You don't see a lot of MMA guys using the body shots, and you use that in the fight.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I felt like that really slowed him down. When I started landing those hard spleen shots, it really took the air out of him and kind of slowed his pace down. So, but at the same time, he was landing some hard shots on me, and it was hurting me as well. So I kind of just gave it back to him, if you want to say.
Roll with the punches, as they say. But it was definitely an impressive performance, a way to make a Spike TV debut here with the reigning 145-pound Bellator champion, Mr. Pat Curran. I'm Marcos Villegas, thanking you all for watching us over here at Fight Hub TV.